Hi, this is George Loker, and today I'm going to show you how to use your smartphone to access your Google Classroom. You may need to download the application Classroom as well as Google Docs. You'll notice I've also downloaded a few extra Google products, Drive and Sheets and Slides, which you'll use during the course of this semester. Now, you might need to delete a couple of pictures, but pictures don't take up a lot of space. What you might want to look for are videos that are taking up a lot of space on your phone. Those can take up anywhere from 5 to 10 times the size of any one particular video or picture, that is. So when you first get into your classroom, you will need to add an account. And you see here, I actually have 3 different accounts right here. Here's my George Loker at bmtisd.com account. And when we look down this list, you see the classrooms that I actually facilitate. But I've also set up an account where I'm the student underneath my drewloker at gmail.com account. So I want to go to this account so that I can show you what you'll see as a student. So we're going to go, remember also when you go to add the account, you'll want to make sure that you log in with your BISD credentials, which is going to be your ID number at bmtisd.com. So it's very important that you get that @ sign in there. That's a shift 2. And make sure you put the bmtisd.com. Otherwise, you'll be logging in as your ID number, and it adds a domain of gmail.com, and you will not be able to get into your Beaumont account. So we're going to go ahead and stay in the Drew Loker account, and you're going to go to your ID at bmtisd.com. All right, so we're inside the classroom now, and I'll switch accounts there. Let's go back to my Drew Loker, not my DL. And so now we're going to go into the classroom. You'll find your class period and your classroom assignment, and down at the bottom, that bar will go away in just a second there. And we're going to click on the word classwork. And so at this point, you should be able to look down and see your list of assignments rather. And so we want to look for the Autobiography. It's the current assignment. And you'll see that I've already linked, so I am assuming that you've already started this project. And you'll notice that I have actually 2 assignments attached. You'll only have one, and it only needs to have your name, Autobiography. You don't need to worry about without Pics and with Pics, which I've just got here for teaching purposes. We're going to go into the document without Pics in just a minute here. Let's look first at Autobiography with Pics. And you'll notice at a glance, you can see the entire autobiography. Now you can edit Google Docs and Google Sheets and Google Slides all within your phone. But our goal today is to get the images in straight from your phone so that we can get back to working on the computer. However, if you are behind on the assignment, you can complete the assignment from your phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, or any portable device that you have that you can access the classroom in. All right, so we're going to go into the Autobiography sample without Pics. And you'll notice that this is our text on the screen. Now, right off the bat, we see that there's a pencil. Generally, a pencil indicates that we can edit. But this particular pencil is a different type of editor. It is for marking up or highlighting. I can pinch in, and let's say I'm critiquing a document. I can actually mark through and decide, I want to change that. And then I can send this to a person for their review, and they can mark it up. And that's the purpose of that first pencil. We actually want to use instead the open in icon. That's what this little icon means right here. It means open in. Now, when I click it, it's going to immediately go to Google Docs for me because I've already downloaded Google Docs. If you don't have Google Docs already on your computer, you'll be prompted to go download that application because you can only edit the document in Google Docs. So we're going to click that icon, and you'll notice it very quickly flashed to Google Docs. And we're still not in edit mode, so we're still in preview or reading mode. You'll notice you have your share icon, which means it can be shared. Remember, the classroom expectation is that you do not share with anybody but yourself, other accounts of yours, or your parents. And it is automatically shared with me. You are not to share with any other students. And you have been cautioned on that, and the expectation and the instruction is that you do not share the document with other students. All right, so that's what that icon is up at the top. And in the lower right corner, we've got another pencil. Now this one's going to open us up in an editor for Google Docs. Now I have edit access to the document. And if I click the check mark, it'll take me out of edit mode. And you want to be careful now that you are in edit mode. Anything that you do here will be a live change to your actual document. But this is where we want to insert our picture. So I'm going to click over there in front of the first sentence, and I'm going to click the plus sign. And the plus sign is going to give me some options, several of which may be of interest to us, but the one that we're most interested in is the image. This is one of the easiest ways to get the pictures off of your phone. So I'm going to click on From Photos, and we'll see we have access to my album. I'd already approved permissions earlier, so you may have to say, yes, give access to Google your photo album. And I'm going to click on a recent picture here, and that image has already been inserted. Now, once you get the image in, it's actually easier to go start working on the computer or on the image from the computer. However, I can resize from here. I can pinch in, I can grab the corners and click on the image, and I can resize it. I can crop it. But rather than trying to show you that here on this video, it's easier to go ahead and click the check mark and accept. Or if you want to go ahead and add in some other photos, let's go to a different spot, and we're going to click again. Scroll back up to the top and click the plus sign. Go to image, and let's go look for another photo. Maybe a nature scene. All right, so we've got both of those pictures in right now, and I will edit these photos from the desktop computer, which will make it a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark, and those two photos have been inserted into my autobiography, and they are ready for editing on the computer for cropping, resizing, setting to wrapping text, and things of that nature. All right, hope this helps, and just remember that the apps that you're going to need, Google Classroom and Google Docs, and when you drop out of the application, it will be saved onto the online document.